make sure we're actually... Here we go. And we're going to hit it. If I hit the right thing. Oops, that was the wrong thing. You guys are getting a sneak peek at the wrong shit. Sorry, you guys got to see the credits a little early too, but as you can see...
Game's over, folks. Take care.
Go to hell.
I quit. Burning Brim's over. It's all done.
No, as you can see, we have a intro now. You can thank our sponsor for that. That was a suggestion. Who's that? Who are our sponsors again?
Martin Mancini, Paint Hammer 40 Colors, and Brothers to Brothers ADV.
And Trucker.
Yeah.
Who can they go to if they want to get their start in gunsmithing and weapons technology? Now that you're actually here, I can run that bit. We'll run
the
it
Sonoran
back.
Desert. The Sonoran Desert Institute, SDI.
Yay!
Not sponsored yet.
To be fair, we are not sponsored, but boy howdy would I like to be.
It'd be kind of funny. If we just keep shouting them out enough and somebody tells them, then we're gonna... They do like to sponsor, so...
I get that, but do you understand how hilarious it's gonna be for them to sponsor a Pathfinder game?
Who cares?
I'm gonna have to redesign the firearm and be like, for some reason, this company exists in this world.
Look, if Saint Herrera and Donut Operator, who play video games now, can get an SDI sponsorship, I don't see why we can't.
Oh, really? They got an SDI sponsorship?
Well, yeah, they're gun tubers.
I mean, they're gun tubers.
So
They're like obligated to have it. I don't know much about Donut Operator anymore, but pretty much every Pew Pew video Herrera makes, SDI is the sponsor.
I ain't gonna lie, I don't know who Donut Operator is.
He's a former cop who does breakdowns on now media famous incidences. And explains he will explain how either he's very impartial despite being a former cop. Like, if the cop screws up, he'll be the first to tell you, but if it's the criminal, then obviously he's going to tell you that too.
Yeah.
He's also, like, you would think him being a former police officer, he would be biased towards the police, but he isn't.
No,
he openly admits and dumps on the cops when they make a boo-boo.
I gotta be honest, he's actually more harsh. He is far harsher on the police than the criminals, unless it's a sovereign citizen. Then it doesn't matter how much the cop screws up at that point. I mean, he'll tell you.
He's been through the training at that point. He knows, hey, this is, you need to do stuff right or get out.
It finally linked my sheet. Yay.
Oh, it's so weird not being in charge after being in charge for how long was I going? I was going almost a year. I was going since October.
Something like that, yeah.
You're there for a while, yeah.
I was sitting here since October in charge, so it feels very strange not being the guy. I don't have my finger on the button anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Button. Who's got the button?
Yeah, now you can just chill and, do questionable things with us.
Do crimes.
War crimes.
Instead of watching us commit the crimes, you get to participate. You get a trophy.
Instead of panicking over a ceiling, you can break the ceiling yourself.
Flame knows because I know he's talked to all of us about this opening sequence. He knows what my plan is, and it's a doozy.
Oh, I know all y'all's opening sequence. Let me know when we're actually going to start recording, or we're going to start the session up, because I'll need you to play the. Where is it?
The super awesome, not copyrighted boss music.
Yeah.
No, I need you to play the one labeled talk show called Boogie Party when you're ready to start this up.
My only problem is Mark right now. Is Mark here?
No, Marky.
Apparently they had some kind of family thing to go do right quick.
They're at an open house right now.
Yeah.
Well, then I'm gonna be. You guys are gonna end up hearing the music for a second. Let me pause it. I'll get it looped. All right. I'm quite literally ready whenever we want to do this. I can get the scene changed over and let you know when that's going if you want to get moving.
Yeah, go ahead and get that scene changed over and just let me know when the music's actually playing. Because what we're going to intro with is not the party, so letting y'all know that up front.
Okay.
Huh.
Music's going.
So we cut to a lavishly designed little studio, something you'd see on a talk show every day. And you see a big sign that says the morning host, Patty O'Brien. And you see coming out, just snapping, doing a little dance, he's coming out, a human with long, black, steel-colored hair. He comes and sits down and said, "How you doing, folks? It's Patty O'Brien for the morning show. Now, welcome to the Leviathan crew again, everyone. It is good to have you back today. I do have to warn you, though. Apparently today is going to be a bit of a rough one and an exciting one. I just heard there's a lovely lady getting married down on the lower decks, so go check that out if they still got provisions. Also, as you know, coming up, 3 weeks' time, the elections for the council is starting. You heard that right, folks. This year, we're finally starting. No longer just appointed, we're elected. So, remember to put your ballots in." And as he begins to talk more and more, just about things going on the ship, from mild politics to little things and cracking jokes, we slowly fade out of that. Bear, you can go ahead and play. Go ahead and play the party background music for me.
Oops, why am I clip? I've lost my mind. I can't read party background music.
Are we gonna have to break out the Hooked on Phonics cards again?
It's the only thing that I've ever. It's the only thing I've ever been hooked on.
Hooked on Phonic works for me.
We've got the party music going.
It's an actual boogie party. I love it.
Hey, I did my best to make sure this stuff was good. Alrighty. We fade away and we fade towards a lovely little area. Let me get you guys on the map. Let me know when you guys can see it.
So far, so good.
You all can go ahead and place yourself wherever you want on this map, down within around these 5 tables. Let me paint the picture, so to speak. You lot, for whatever reason you are here, have been helping with this wedding. Some of you are invited guests. Some of you are literally best friends of the bride or the groom. Some of you might be there just working a job to make some money. Some of you might have been just dragged along because, well, you had to. There's nothing but do. But we're here on a rather joyous occasion to see the matrimony of 2 individuals. Now, we've gone through the wedding ceremony, which you would all know on Leviathan's not that really big of a ceremony. It's more of a, hey, I want to live in the same room with you for the rest of our lives and try to have a kid when we're allowed to. Rule the rules. But what's a little rare and very exciting is this little shindig. It's not common for weddings to have after parties where some people will come for food and drink, as anything of actual merit, taste, or value can be very expensive. As you see, there's not a lot of people here to begin with, but it is still a fun little time. And while we do that, let's go ahead and zoom in on our first new character, Porsche. Would you introduce yourself, please?
Right. Porsche is a just 7'2" Gatorkin lizardman. He used to be normalish looking until one of his experiments through alchemy wound up helping him develop these bone plate-like protrusions that cover a good portion of his body that he mostly keeps covered with regular clothing, so he doesn't stand out as much in the crowds. Currently, he's just got this large cylindrical backpack-like device that he's been slowly tinkering with off to the side of the party. More or less, he was dragged out from his lab by his mother Isa to socialize, even though he'd rather be in his lab working on his formulas. His bluish green, seafoam green, seafoam green eyes sort of occasionally dart out to the party at large, like going on around him, but he mostly just keeps his nose buried in his mechanics, in his device.
Alrighty. It's a joyous occasion for all Lacturn. People are having fun. There's not a lot. It's starting to wind down. The dancing, the entertainment has kind of gone away. You've seen party gifts and games happening, and we're honestly starting to get toward the end of this, all things considered. You've been here for a good, I'd say, over an hour at this point. You're welcoming it finally dying down a little bit, to be honest. That means you get to leave. And as you're thinking that, as you're happy to maybe leave, you see someone out of the corner of your eye. Somebody maybe you recognize, maybe you don't. Quicksilver, would you mind introducing yourself, bud?
So Quicksilver's gonna be like a he's gonna be a catfolk. He's gonna be darker fur with a little bit of stripes, black stripes throughout him, so it'll be orange and black. The main trait is he's gonna have on him at all times, whether it's slung or in his hands, he's gonna have a sniper rifle.
You were actively carrying your weapon right now at this.
Yeah, I'm a bodyguard, so
that's fair. Are you in your work attire or normal work attire?
Yeah, I'd be full leather armor with a cloak, kind of dangled to one side. And if you are able to catch anything, he would have like a belt with, let's just say, explosive equipment on it.
I will say you do have basically an insignia that would mark you as a guard of the ship. Now, we didn't talk too much about it, but you do know that the guards have a specific rules they have to stand by, and some of the stuff you have, not exactly legally supposed to, but there's the fun in that,
Yeah, other than that, I mean, that's Quicksilver for you.
Alrighty. And as you're kind of just spying around, maybe you see someone in the corner that kind of catches you, kind of makes you stop and stare for a second. Just make you think for a second. Alice, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yes, and I will even blow up my token here because this is paid for art. Okay, that didn't go very well. It's very tiny. We'll forget about that.
It's very tiny.
Alice.
That's what she said.
Alice has that kind of Asian American look, very long black hair. One of the sides is slightly shaved down. You're not quite sure if that was a style choice or just the hair's not growing quite as well there. She's got her sword as well because of her occupation, but she's wearing a long, or not a long, but a regular leather coat that seems to be bulged out a little bit. You get the idea that she's probably wearing some sort of armor underneath. And the one thing, if you've ever seen her around the ship, not pictured in the picture itself, but she is never not wearing sunglasses. Always has them on.
Okay, and for this occasion, would you like to describe what Alice is wearing right now?
Oh, exactly what I told you. Not
so
dressed
you're
up
not
at all.
Oh, alrighty.
She's here for a job. She does not give a shit about this.
Fair enough. And as you're just sitting there, coming by with a platter of drinks, just doing their job for the day. Ominous. Would you care to introduce yourself?
Yeah, so anyone looking at him will see a 16-year-old boy just doing his service job. And he makes a point to avert eyes and keep his head down. His hair is long enough to cover his eyes if he keeps looking down, and he does. And his hair particularly is split in half in color. The right side is pure white, other half is black. And he has a permanent scowl if you look close enough at his lower face.
Is it a Vegeta scowl?
That sounds like an anime term, so I'm gonna say yes.
It's the king of style or something that way.
Yeah.
He's the only one who makes a resting bitch face look approachable.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's
Speaking
pretty
of
much him.
Oh, go ahead. And speaking of
yeah,
approachable, we see maybe just over the shoulder of our friend, kind of sitting, just looking, staring at her son and around. Mama Isa.
The only person who apparently legitimately wants to be here, Isa Ringtail, is wearing, like, she's in her work uniform, but it has been freshly pressed. Like, she wants to look as good as she possibly can because she doesn't have extra money for, like, super fancy clothes. But she's just, happy to be here, happy for her friend, the bride. And she's trying to make sure that Korish doesn't, get into any shenanigans.
Do anything he's not supposed to.
Yeah, the only, like, part of her outfit that is not as clean as it can be, she's wearing, like, a utility belt. And the one side is just, like, her trusty wrench, like her good luck wrench that she refuses to go anywhere without.
Yeah, I get that.
Her big old spanner, if you will.
It's like a pipe wrench, the red one.
Oh, I know what you mean. I have one in my house.
It's a really good thwapping wrench. If something needs
thunk.
If something needs a little bit of extra TLC, she can just, smack it and say, work, why don't you?
Have you tried hitting it?
Alrighty. Well, gentlemen, ladies, the party is coming towards an end. You can see gifts been given and things have been happening, but I need everyone go ahead and give me a perception check.
Okay.
Ash perceptive.
I'm really good at these.
It's actually
26.
pretty average.
Holy shit, 19 on the die.
Still
Oh yes, you'll have some pretty good stuff.
23.
Where is perception?
It's in the front.
Very.
It's close to the top underneath your armor
Yeah.
class. You see it?
We're getting there. I found it. I found my armor class. I just have fortitude, reflex, and will.
Okay, well, it's right beneath it.
Yeah.
Trucker, what did Trucker and Thunder? What did you guys get?
I got 10.
I got an 18.
Okay. Okay. Mayor, what'd you get?
16.
Yeah.
I do have a question for you when it becomes relevant.
Go ahead and ask it. I'm just writing something down real quick.
Has my guy gotten the job done yet?
Let me roll for that. Let me roll. Do you want high or low?
Let's go high.
Okay. Mayor,
Yes.
I'll put it this way. Everybody sees this, but you are the only one to know this. You all see three NPCs, people sitting over here, that are dressed. They're dressed nicely. Not for a wedding, exactly, but they are dressed nicely. There is a snake man right here who was wearing more like I'd say more like very nice like guard attire, and you can all see a symbol of the church, the mage hunters, on it. To the south here, you see a rat folk who's wearing like very nice just suit and tie type design. And the entire time he's been here, they have been drinking like a fish. Just drinking it up like there's no tomorrow. They're not a sad drunk. They're a very celebratory drunk, a very happy drunk, a very much hooray, let's go with the festivities kind of individual.
Those poor boys are gonna be feeling that tomorrow.
And if any of you got above got an 18 or higher, where did I put it? All right, I've got to find something for my notes. You would all see the religious symbol of, where the fudge is it? You would all see the religious symbol of, where's their deity? I just had it on here.
Ooh.
Damar. You would see they have the religious symbol of Damar, which is the god of the denied, liquor, luck, and medicine.
Didn't know I was gonna be that accurate.
Mm-hmm. They're a little common. They're one of the more common ones on the ship. The spelling for that is Dammar. They're very much implemented when it comes to morale, for lack of a better term. A lot of times they'll be contracted to help with, like, if the ship's having a bad time or a rough time, or hey, we just had a major incident. Let's try to flush it over and get people back on better terms. But this rat folk, or Yosoki, by other terms, is drinking it up. And then, last but certainly not least, you see a very sharply dressed, like cream suit with a purple undershirt, with like just the like a hint of silver on some of the edgings of that cream suit that you're like, that shouldn't work, but he makes it work. And Alice, you know who that is.
Right.
That's your target. That is Mike Atlas. He has been here the entire wedding, and his eyes have not left the wedding party table. But you can tell one specific thing. He has not been staring at the bride or groom. He's been staring at the best man the entire time.
And I did see my guy get that job done.
You did not. And you have not got any communication from your guy by your phone, which, yes, you all have basically what would be considered phones. I better term like cell phones in this.
Okay.
Could I send my guy a message like, hey, what the hell?
Yeah, like you are more than welcome to try to send a message if you would like.
Yeah, I'm gonna just send a message like, hey, party's over, am I good?
What is your diplomacy modifier?
Damn high, let me find it for you.
Also, I guess check on your sheets. Is there a way to do something called a blind roll? I can tell you like do a blind roll for your checks.
Oh shoot, my diplomacy is bad. It's a 0.
Yeah. All right. I'll roll it for you because I'm implementing blind rolls into this. So.
Yeah, I don't know how to blind
It's
roll.
probably on here somewhere.
You send that text. I'm gonna say you sent that text like 20 minutes ago. You just feel your phone vibrate again, and it's not a vibrate for like a call, for a text. It's a vibrate for a call. You can hear it. Ding, 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 your phone just vibrating in your pocket.
I'll pick it up quick. Answer it. Yeah.
Hey man, I need you to come bail me out. They caught me.
Later, and I hang up, and I'm gonna go. All right, Plan B. I'm gonna walk up to Scar.
Alrighty.
I believe that's him right here.
Yeah.
Hey, guard.
What are you after?
Yeah, hey, look, I know we don't get along very well, but I have a lot of evidence that guy, and I point over at the man in the cream suit. Yeah, he's been stalking the bride the entire time, and he won't stop looking at the best man. I'm pretty sure that he's going to have him jailed or killed.
What kind of evidence you got besides just saying that?
So, I mean, clearly I would have had pictures and written notes so I can just show them.
You definitely have it is proof that, I'll put it this way, it is proof that this guy has been around her. He has like I guess like I'm gonna call it the string board in his room that let's say not so legally snuck into at some point. Pictures of her, he's got pictures of the husband, pictures of the groomsmen.
So there are other guards here with me. Is there one higher rank than myself?
There are no guards here right now.
Oh, so I'm the only one.
You are the only guard you can see. And what did you get for your perception again?
23.
I will remind you, this gentleman right here, the Snake Man, clearly has has no problem for people to see it, has a symbol of the church and has a symbol of the Mage Hunter. The way I would put it, the church and the Mage Hunters are kind of like federal government, while you would be like state government, if that makes sense. Like, you've got jurisdiction on the ship, but they both do and don't outrank you at the same time.
And would I know based on where they're sitting, like, are these two kind of buddy?
You have seen them there? You have seen them converse and partake of some of the refreshments and stuff. Here, they haven't done anything like roarous or raucous or like you're my best friend or nothing like that. But they've done small talk and pleasantries as far as you can tell. So Yosoki gentleman has drank, partied, his shirt off, danced on the table, done everything to look like a fool. And you've noticed the more he does that, less people are looking at the three of them.
I guess what Quicksilver would say is the best I can do is keep an eye on them until they actually do something.
Classic cops, am I right? And I'm going to start... Do I know where the lady who hired me is?
Yeah, she is right here.
Great. I will go to show her my evidence.
And from now on, Quicksilver's gonna keep a closer eye on those two. He's gonna kind of ignore the drunk.
Okay, I let you know, Mark. Up here, the one with the red dot up top, that is the one that's paid to keep you, paid you to watch over them.
Okay.
All right, you head over to the mother.
Here's your evidence.
What was this? Oh, I don't understand. Is she cheating on my boy or not?
Well, worse, she's being stalked by her ex.
Of course. I told her she was no good. Of course, she comes with more baggage.
Now's not the time for that. The guards are useless, as always. That's why you hired me. We're going to have to get this taken care of now.
I agree. We need to get my precious boy away from this woman.
No, wrong.
Mother will make it right.
We need to get the lady away from the crazy man.
And where exactly is Crazy Man?
I just, like, point at the pictures and then point at the man in the suit.
She kind of looks at him a second. I remember him. I think he's a mage hunter. Yes, I remember. He was a mage hunter. My daughter used to talk about when they were dating. Oh, she should go back to him. He was a good man. He was a very good man. Well providing.
If looks could... If I could melt this woman to death with my stare, I would. It's kind of the look.
I told you how she is.
With the old evil eye.
Do what you gotta do.
And okay. And as you're saying that, you watch as Mike will kind of like cream soup will kind of like tap his buddy for a second, Snake Man, and kind of like motion for him to move as watch Snake Man kind of start heading towards the main area over there. Get right about here. Is there anything anybody's doing, watching, concerned about before I push us into something?
At this point, I'm staring at Scar.
I'm moving. I'm gonna move to the end of this table and just kind of post up there from now on.
Being friends with the bride, Isa would have liked to have started to head that way to go congratulate them before the party officially ends.
Go right ahead.
So I guess
the
I can
entrance
make it to here.
You can make it up a couple more squares if you want. I'd say you probably moved before he did. The way onto the podium basically is these back steps right here. I'll let you get up to like right here, man.
Okay. Boop.
like I said, I figured you would have been heading before these guys did. They would have only made him move if somebody started moving towards their target. And
yeah, as he moves farther away from me, I would continue to kind of trail him. Might even move to this next table.
oh, go right ahead. He's going to get right here and stop. I'm gonna let everybody else make one. I'm gonna let everybody make an action if they want to make an action before I start something. Okay?
Can I prepare an action?
What are you wanting to prepare? I guess.
If I see any sort of like hostility, I want to try and, I guess, subdue him before he can do anything. So it'd pretty much just be me pulling out my rifle and like trying to do like a, I don't know, just trying to hit him and probably non-lethal starting out just to get him down.
Yeah, I mean, you can. I guess my question there is, you're wanting to show hostility?
If he shows hostility.
All right, that's very fair. I'll let you prep that. I guess what is your definition of hostility though? I'm gonna make you specify.
Oh man. If he goes towards either the bride or the groom, like if he tries to, I guess, throw a weapon at them, acid, anything that could kill or harm, maim, harm, kill, whatever.
Okay.
I have something I want to do.
Yeah, let's hear it. What do you want to do, Chaos?
If first, I'd want to at least move up to there to do it. Could I be capable of potentially throwing something to land here, maybe?
I guess for what purpose is my question.
Obscuring his vision.
Okay, but let me put it this way. Would your character have noticed that this guy looks like he's trying to do something hostile, or?
I did roll high on perception.
What was your perception again? I'm sorry.
It was 26.
Okay. Then I'll tell this. What you know is this dude has a symbol of the church and a symbol of the mage hunters on him.
With those particular facts in mind, Korsh would have slowed down his tinkering on his backpack to keep an eye on, just to like keep an eye open if they decided to give him a hard time for his tinkering with his alchemy and stuff. But after seeing this guy seemingly going towards the bride and groom, he got more a little curious and had, thankfully, a few different. I have a smoke bomb, basically. It's a small, like, 10-ish feet sphere, but if I throw it right there, I could at least throw off whatever he's trying to throw, whatever aim he might have.
Yeah, you want to throw basically something that would be obscuring in an enclosed environment. All right.
I'm playing this off as this is all happening behind me, so I don't know any of what's going on.
I have something,
fair.
I have something, but I'm letting everybody resolve their stuff first before I do my thing.
All good. I guess Thunder, are you gonna be setting anything up?
Ominous rolled a 10 for perception, so I imagine he's too busy cleaning a table and cursing at it or something like that to really notice what's happening.
Somebody spilled their fake juice and it's just not coming out.
Too busy being a waiter.
Hold on, I just reread that. That's a flashbang, actually. Sorry. It's not a smoke grenade, but it's at least a small flashbang.
Okay. I'm going to remind you, flashbangs are extremely illegal on Leviathan. But
All right.
you will watch
Well,
as
what about
this
me?
gentleman.
On.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Mayor. Go ahead.
Like,
I was letting everybody else resolve.
I know. I'm sorry. That was on me.
I'm climbing up
He's
on
anxious,
this.
man.
I'm going to look at this woman and go, thanks for nothing. And I'm going to stand up on this table and as loud as I can, ladies and gentlemen, the bride and groom! Just to try to get everybody's attention and wait to see their reaction before I continue.
Go ahead and roll me a diplomacy with a +2 to this. I'll give you a +2 on this.
13.
As you say that, this snake man will kind of like hold on to his like grab his symbol that makes him a mage hunter, which you would all know the mage hunter symbol is basically a staff with a blade going through the crystal to make almost like a T intersection of it. He will hold up his Oh, I don't have anything of that. Okay. He will hold up his symbol and he's gonna go look to everyone and go, by the order of the mage hunters, I command everyone to stand down and for that man to turn himself in. He's going to attempt a demoralize check on everyone.
What do you roll against that?
What do you roll? I need to know everyone's will save DC.
8.
Now, your will save is what your will modifier is.
7.
+9.
+7.
+7. And it's an expertise.
Same. +9 expertise.
7 trained.
8 expertise.
Let me just double check something real quick.
The party mom would have the highest will.
I just want to double check on a will DC. Just make sure. One second, folks. I'm just making sure I'm getting this right.
While he's doing that,
So your will DC will be 10 plus that modifier. Everybody, okay? So we're gonna go down the list real quick, and I'm gonna work with everybody on this. So Chaos, what is your will?
+7.
So you have a 17. Okay. You are considered frightened 1. Go ahead and go to the conditions and active effects. Click the gear symbol. Scroll down until you find the frightened condition and go ahead and select it. So that way you have the frightened condition selected for yourself. Next up, Mark. What do you get with a +10?
17.
You are also considered frightened. Go ahead and do that as well. Mayor of SpicyTown, what does Alice have?
18 with that +10.
You are considered frightened 1. Go ahead and add that to you.
Oh, that lady's screwed.
There's a reason these guys are kind of intimidating. I'll explain in a minute. Thunder, what do you have for your will?
17.
You are considered frightened. Go ahead and put that on you. And then last but not least, Mama Isa.
19.
You are considered frightened. Go ahead and add that to your sheet, please.
Just bog standard frightened.
Mm-hmm. Bog standard, level 1 frightened.
Awesome.
So am I not allowed to continue then?
And what way, I guess?
I was going to say that after I had gotten any kind of reaction, I was going to say, I have mounting evidence that this man has been stalking the bride, and violently gesture at...
You can definitely say that, but when you say that, that dude's voice kind of just overpowers you. Like, nobody's paying attention to you. Everybody's now paying attention to the officer who just pulled out his badge and said, yo, this criminal, everybody stand down and you come with me.
I'm just going to look at the mom and go, your daughter's fucked.
As he says that, our two friends here are going to start making their way up towards the table as well. What's everybody doing?
Corsair and the Mage Hunter start spouting off with his badge. He would just pocket whatever he had primed to throw and just skulk away a little bit.
I am getting off the table.
At least...
They're going after who's paid you to protect you, paid you to protect them. Are you going to interfere at all, or are you going to let these guys do their job?
I guess what Quicksilver would do, he would want to go up to them and just ask what kind of evidence they have towards the arrest of this guy.
So Mike,
their evidence is going to be a backhand across the jaw.
Mike Atlas, at first you guys, it's a human, but as you actually get face to face with him, you realize that's not a human. That's a Vishkani. Vishkanis are humans with reptilian DNA or reptilian like blood in them that do not show on their surface at all, besides them having a toxic venom and having basically what would be called serpent charm. Their skin always has that beautiful pearlescence to them, and they can't look bad. Like, they just cannot, for lack of a better term. And he will look to you, and he will produce a data slate, and you will see a warrant for your individual. And the first charge is basically the warrant will say, one, Jennifer Fallen, wanted for use of magic without license. Second charge will be use of magic without license ×2. Third charge will be use of magic in a battering situation. Third will be battering with magic, and fourth will be battering an LEO or an officer with magic. And as far as you can tell, if you want to make any kind of perception or investigation, or if you have like law lore or anything like that, you can make an inspection on this to see if like, is this look real? You can totally, but just a glance over it right now looks.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm also gonna exchange a glance with the guy who hired me.
He's definitely sweating. I'll tell you.
Okay.
Yeah, he's definitely sweating right now, and you can see the bride and groom and the bridesmaid are kind of looking at him like what's going on? What's going on?
24 on a perception on that.
As far as you can tell, this is a legal document. This is definitely a warrant for this man's arrest.
The only thing that I would have to say is how would he word it? Quicksilver's just gonna say everything here looks like the real deal, but I have heard some rumors and or might have that gentleman back that way standing on the table might have found some evidence of your friend here more or less stalking somebody, and by somebody being the bride there. You have anything to say for that?
Mike Alice would be the one you're talking to. He said, I'm well aware of his accusations.
Is
A 2-bit detective needs to learn when someone's just doing research, doing a stakeout.
Sometimes that research, and by what I saw, didn't really look like research. No offense.
If you have a problem with my methods, you can take it up with one. You can take it with one of the detectives.
Might just do that, but no, I'm just giving you some forewarning. And there's nothing really he can do if it's legitimate.
Yeah, that paperwork is legitimate. I'm gonna tell you this right now. That is definitely signed. It is completely legitimate. You can definitely take this up with the powers to be like, I don't believe this. This something sounds a little fishy. You can definitely take that up with the powers to be, but you would know just as your job. If you interfere right now, you would get hit with an interference charge. You'd get hit with an interference with an officer, which if you did that with your standing, could lose your job.
Like I said, he's not gonna do anything. He knows he really can't.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, he definitely is just saying there's something fishy here. But
that's totally
that's
fair.
it. He'll just remain there and just watch it happen.
Alrighty. They will get on the stand, and this man looks pale as a ghost. Is anybody doing anything? Anybody just stopping, or are they just all watching?
Can I text my wife to go bail out that guy quick?
Yeah, you can definitely just be like, hey, this is a bust. What do you text her? Exactly?
What is my guy's name?
He goes by the name of Zachy.
Hey, you remember Zachy? Can you make some paperwork disappear so Zachy can go home? Send.
He'll kind of like type, like Zachy ? Oh, the rat folk. I can look into it.
Whatever the equivalent of a heart emoji is in this world.
Photoreal. Anatomically correct heart emoji.
Anatomically correct heart emoji because of general social dysfunctions.
Yeah. Alrighty. You watch them come over, and what they put on this guy, they pull out a long rectangular box, and from it, 2 cuff-like chains come out, and they slap it on either one of this guy's wrists, and you watch as the color drains from this guy, and he almost like drops to his knees, but you watch Mike and the rat folk both catch him under each arm and kind of like hold him up for a second, as the snake Yanti will grab the device that dude's connected to, and they'll start dragging him off. And if anybody wants to, they can make me a craft or society check to know what that machine is.
Oh, yeah, society.
Craft.
I'll do society.
Jeez,
Clarification, they are hauling away the best man?
The best man, not the groomsman, the best man.
Got it. As long as it's not the groom.
21
21?
17 society.
for crafting.
Okay.
22 for society.
11 for society.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Ooh.
Is that the first one for this campaign?
What'd you get?
I got a nat 20 for a natural 28 on a crafting check.
So I'm gonna give you a little extra, information besides everybody else here. So everybody here knows what this is. The DC was 10 on this. That looks to be an MH core. You would all know what an MH core is. I've explained to you before. It's basically like it is a magically infused hydrogen battery core, for lack of a better term. It will like absorb magic with hydrogen gas to itself into a battery for most things. You specifically, Mama Isa, remember seeing blueprints on it forever ago, pass by your desk with someone you were talking about in, like, over lunch in a whisper, that the mage hunters have built a cuff-like one that once it's put on a mage user, it will immediately start draining their magic. As these cores are normally, people will put some of their magic into it on a daily basis to put a little more charge into it. But this one seems to be built more for security reasons. More like, okay, we put it on you, it's latched on you, you can't cast magic. This is going to drain you of your magic.
Basically, just like mana cuffs.
Yes, something of this sort. And they're gonna leave. Nobody stops them.
I have something to do, but I gotta wait for them to get out of here.
Okay. Is nobody stopping them? I'm just gonna ask that.
Nope.
Okay. They leave without an incident, and it's like there's kind of a hush murmurs now. You can see people like looking at each other and kind of like murmuring and muttering.
May I approach the bench?
This is a wedding.
May I approach the bench?
No one's stopping you.
Okay. I'm going to approach the bench.
Okay. The bride and groom are kind of looking at each other and hush talking like, what the fuck was that?
Hey.
Yes? The bride kind of says.
Phone numbers. Please and thank you.
What?
Phone numbers, please and thank you.
What?
Yours.
Whose numbers? What are you talking about?
Both of yours. I need them. Real quick. I have evidence for you. Your mom, I'll point at the groom, completely useless in this scenario, so you're the only two that I can tell.
The groom kind of gives it over no problem. He's not even like fully thinking. The bride is a bit hesitant though.
Hey, it's about your ex. I say, jutting a finger at her, and then I'm going to quickly send over the evidence to the groom.
He'll kind of look at it and then look at her and be like show her the evidence. He's like, I'll just text her it. You see him like text her the evidence.
Great. Well, I've done my job. Another one in the books for the Jenks Agency. I'm going home. I would say lovely wedding, but I didn't want to be here. And I'm just gonna leave.
Jesus fucking... Okay.
Nobody was participating.
Yeah, you just... No, I don't blame that. It was kind of a sad wedding. Weddings are not that big of a glorious event on the ship, unfortunately. Not unless you're the Richie Rich.
With all the stuff that's happened, Korsh is gonna quietly waddle up by Isa and just tap her shoulder, being like, "We done now. Can we go home?"
Yes, but I have to tell my friend that I'm happy for her, but I don't know if that would be a good idea right now. As I'm looking up at the bride and groom, I'm assuming they're like staring at each other angrily.
They're not looking at each other angrily. They're looking at their phones. Like, they're looking at the information on their phones and kind of like back at each other and like murmured talking.
Oh. Yeah.
I think
Let's just let's politely leave. This has been very weird.
And here I had a few bombs ready to throw into the mix to see if there was gonna be a fight breaking out. I came prepared for nothing.
Son, how many times have I told you you're gonna get in trouble if you keep trying to talk about that out loud?
He'll just send a look at you. Mom, trust me, I know when to keep my voice down when certain individuals are around.
Well, the last thing we need, the last thing either of us needs is a lovely visit because, some of the things that we have, they might not like us having. Okay?
Right. On the plus side, though, I think I finally worked out the kink in the centrifuge in my pack. So now I should be able to start mixing things appropriately.
That's great.
I don't know how the hell
you
that
two-
debris got in there, but it was a
As you
pain to
two
fish
walk
out.
away with your discussions, I take a second. Everybody else just kind of meanders on out.
Oh, I'm going home. Yeah.
Mhm. We'll go ahead and take our break right there.
Fantastic. I gotta get the hell out of here. Here's the new transition. Well, not the new one. It's
I'll be
just
back.
a transition. Enjoy the transition. I'll be back.
Come on back.
Welcome to the halftime show, folks. Where we just saw a wedding turn a little sour.
Can you grab Luna's bowl and put it on the table?
Oh,
Hey,
No.
can you thunder?
Where is it?
no.
Right behind you, literally on the floor. Oh.
I'm gonna mute thunder for a hot
Where
minute.
you put the gate up? I'm going back.
Background chatter.
She's been server muted.
But yeah, for everyone at home, my character Korsh is an alchemist with a specialist in mutagens. And I essentially have my tools set up in the form of a backpack that doubles as a centrifuge. So all I need to do is just put the stuff in, and with a pair of special injectors, I can essentially have cables for injectors that are sort of, in its design sense, similar to what Bane did for his Venom and Batman, but I took a little bit of a different turn with it.
Interesting concept.
Tracker, I just saw that. But I hope you guys are having fun. I really do.
I am.
Trucker, this is not your first Pathfinder session.
I was very interested in your option for a cold opening. That's nice.
So that was you can thank the girlfriend on that one. I went back and forth on my ideas with that one, and then I landed on a talk show host being something this game kind of has a center around that I want to have a little fun with, and I was like, I couldn't think of a name. I wanted to call him like Marty Morale or Marty O'Malley or something, like some MM or like MMM, the something morning show. And she's like, why don't you go with an O opening? And I was like, I can think of something like that. And she pitched Patty O'Brien. Like, I like that. I'm gonna go with that.
Well, I mean,
O'Brien here. Up in the morning to you, laddies.
When I say cold open, like for the sake of the viewers, you didn't explain nothing.
Oh, I don't plan to explain anything.
No kind of setting. Just here's the bucket of water, sploosh.
Part of this great
it.
show is learning about the setting, learning about it. I'm not just gonna go, oh, it's this and this. I'll give information that y'all should know and y'all know about, but other than that, I'm not giving much out.
Nah, see, if you thought that meme was funny, you cannot read this one out loud. We'll get in trouble.
Mm-hmm. I was waiting.
Oh, hit me.
But I laughed at this one for a good 5 minutes.
I saw that one too. I couldn't help but laugh at that one.
That's a good one. See, I was waiting to see if you guys started up combat.
Nice. Is that like a basement?
Ooh. Yo,
yeah,
if that's
that was.
if that's a dude, I can easily picture us all set on a table in there.
As soon as I saw it, that I was like, oh wow, this is
Table,
definitely giving some, D&D vibes.
table, terrain, minis,
You
the
just
whole shebang.
replace the lights with like those flame bulbs, and it's
Yeah.
great.
Yes.
Well, I want to see if you guys were going to come in hot-headed or not. I want to see how you want to start the season. If it started with a fight, I know how this season was going to go. If it didn't start with a fight, I would be happy with how this season's going to go.
Well, I
Okay,
mean,
wow. Everything's
I'll
a
be the
10 with
first.
you, I swear.
I'll be the first to tell you, Isa is not completely outfitted right now.
I had a feeling.
Neither is
I had a
Gorsh.
feeling not as many of you had your weapons on you as like Mark.
Oh,
I 100%.
don't misunderstand me. She's got something on her, but it's something that's concealable.
Everything crashed, so nobody heard most of that. But it's all back
Oh
now.
I saw
no!
that. Yeah, I was watching the stream while doing my stuff quick, and it started buffering. I'm like, what do you mean it's buffering?
Yeah, everything
How much-
crashed again.
Well,
How much
good.
did
The
they
fuck?
not hear?
How much did they lose?
A minute.
That's
Everything
fine.
that Flame said.
No, Flame was asking if everyone enjoyed themselves, and I answered, but I wasn't there. I'm like, yeah, I'm enjoying myself. I'm just Ominous is he has to find a good reason to do things. He's a 16-year-old
has
moody
not.
boy.
And the fun challenge for me is getting you guys to do some of these things. I think that is going to be fun. Trying to get you guys in to do specific things or specific jobs or stuff like that.
See, I'm going to be a menace because some of the stuff I can do is borderline broken, but it's within the rules.
Yes, and I told you before, I hold right to retcon things if need be if it gets too broken. But I think I've found a good build around some of your crazy stuff, so I think we'll be ready for this.
I essentially can't really be surprised. I don't have that feat like it has in D&D, but I basically, as soon as I roll initiative, I'm armed. I don't have to waste actions drawing anything.
I'm not.
Yeah, you. I mean,
quick draws.
I know exactly what you got.
I'm not exactly combat efficient.
No,
yeah,
I've taken that into account. I promise you, this game, I've designed this to be a good balance, at least as good as I can be. And there's gonna be things probably I'll get wrong, and then I'm gonna learn because Pathfinder 2 is a new game to me. I know Pathfinder 1 edition, or first edition, and the system's a bit different, and I'm just learning.
Because I am a way of the drifter, and basically as soon as I roll initiative, I have essentially 3 free actions that do not count. No, 2 free actions that do not count towards my actual action and my action economy. It's crazy.
This is not part of the conversation, but I wanted to ask Mayor quick. Have you tried the chili sauce from McDonald's yet?
No.
It's actually
He's
really
like
good.
Rick. He's like Rick. He wants that Szechuan sauce.
I do.
Anyways,
it's good sauce.
It is good. It's a good sauce. Anyways, I'm going to kickstart this. Mayor, can you play the walking song? It should be called Zigzag. Just let me know when you got that going, please.
It's going. I just gotta switch the scene.
Okay. Alrighty.
Oh my god, what a vibe.
We fade out on your players all walking back to their respective rooms. Some of you go back to your small rooms. Maybe a few of you go towards offices or places to get food or drink. As most of you are middle to low class when it comes to money. you can get, protein snacks, stuff with the essential nutrients, but not the best taste. But we watch as you sit, relax, maybe scourge for something, beg for something, a little bit of anything. But we fade away to you as we slowly kind of just pan up from the ground as we see metal tables with rows upon rows of growing trays that you can see these vibrant purple and white mushrooms growing on. They almost look, the purple mushrooms look like lumpy balls, like just layered on top of each other with these red vines with blue little dots on them just coming down, while the white ones look like a bone wrapped around flesh. As we see in a rather large warehouse, these tables have rows upon rows of these things growing. As we see a few individuals in robes, nondescript robes, as they are sitting on couches and they are working with these mushrooms, to say the least. They seem to be taking one out of the dish and seem to be like washing it and cleaning it and cutting it up into small bites so these people can each one grab a bite and place it on their tongue. And as each one of them puts it on their tongue and they swallow, they just say, "See the true eyes." And you see them just sit upon the couch, arm in arm with each other. They just sway back and forth, looking around, their eyes glazed over with a purplish white hue. They look at the ship and they just say, "I see it. I understand the true nature of this vessel." But as they sway, we slowly pull away towards the feet of one of them, as we see one of these mushroom tendrils is slowly wrapping around the foot of one. The screen will go black. We will see maybe a good 12 hours go by before, miraculously, it's almost all of y'all's days off, except for maybe one or two of you. We will kind of just jump to pose to Alice. You are sitting in your office waiting for, well, what would you normally wait for on a business day, if you don't mind me asking?
Right now, I'm assuming I'm waiting for that psycho woman to pay me, and I'm also just waiting for anybody to show up and request services.
You got your payment of 50 gold for this job.
Brilliant. No, I just gotta find my gold.
It is a little. She was a little like, that's kind of steep, and you argued, was like, well, with all the evidence I tried showing you, this could have been a bigger thing, but she demanded to pay you only. The original asking price was 100. She refused to pay it. After some arguing and haggling, you got it to about 50 gold, and she broke and paid you.
All right.
And you've been paid. Are you just?
Yeah, I'm waiting just to hear a knock, or quite honestly, at this point, knowing that the entirety of the ship that comes by this way does not appreciate my setup, so I'm just waiting to hear complaints or people actually wanting something.
You don't hear a knock, but you just see the door open.
Whoa! Well, we don't knock anymore?
As you say that, there's nothing there for a moment, till a very, meaty hand kind of just reaches over and on the wall of the open door. Here's my ear open.
Okay, hearing that this is a legitimate thing, I'm going to take my hand off of my pistol. Yeah, come on in, if you can. Do you want me to come out there?
Yeah, if you could. No disrespect, friend.
I'm just gonna roll over the desk.
Okay. As you head out...
Should I describe the office?
go right ahead. Go ahead and describe your office.
If you're familiar with a very small water boiler room where it's just enough to fit a boiler, it's that size of a room with a desk and 3 chairs. The desk is made of like synthetic, obviously fake wood. And the chairs are just crappy plastic lawn chairs.
Alrighty. See, coming out, as you come out, just this behemoth of a man. You would know this is a Jotunborg. And Pathfinder, everybody, that's our equivalent of, giant's blood. This person is of Titan race, a gargantuan creature, which the box art, or like the Pathfinder's artwork for it, the best way I know how to explain them, they look like the Avatar people from the Avatar movie, but bigger, thicker, and no cat ear. Well, they have cat ears, but more of a humanoid face and no cat tail. Like, that is the best way to describe them.
Oh.
No offense, friend. How were you allowed up here?
Up here? What do you mean up here? Oh, well, yeah. I'm from the training deck specifically.
Gotcha. What can I do for you?
I was told you're a detective for these places, and that you good at finding people.
Oh, I'm the best. That's what all the reviews say. Who am I finding?
Good. You see, my stepson has gone missing. Him and his couple of his buddies, they went and joined the, what do they call themselves again? You see him like scratching his head for a second, like really trying to remember something. The weird people that talk about eating things to see the true nature of the ship. They say like it's a giant fish or something. I can't remember. We usually run them out when they come near our neck of the woods, so.
Okay, so we've got a fish cult that your stepson has joined.
It's not, well, I wouldn't, maybe they are fishy. I don't know. Something with like a mushroom, I think is what they do.
A mushroom saute fish cult.
You ever had a mushroom? I heard only the real rich can get that kind of stuff.
I heard they cause cancer.
Really?
Yeah, you're not allowed to talk about it, but that's what I read somewhere.
Huh. Man, them rich folks are weird up top eating the mushrooms. Do you hear they eat something that the pigs find in the ground? Like they dig it up?
You know, if they could be marketed correctly, they would eat... I'm sure they would eat beans out of a cow's feces if they could.
Ugh. Anyway. I was wondering if I could hire you to find my stepson. See, he's a human.
Named?
Oh, his name's Tommy.
Does Tommy have a last name?
Not anymore. He's revoked. He's, I guess, renounced both his mama's last name and my last name. I guess he told us to start calling him Oddball. That's what he said.
trying to think of what my rate for a missing person would be. How long has he been missing?
It's up to you. I'd say about 3 days now.
Okay, 3 days. People don't like me in this office. Keep me out of the office. You know, let's start at... Whoa.
Ooh.
That was bad.
That triggered?
I don't know.
I'm sorry. Sorry, my phone's acting.
Sorry.
I think my wife was
Sorry
trying to
about
call.
that.
We'll start at 50 gold and see where things go.
Roll a diplomacy check.
I am also more than willing to hear his negotiation. That's a 10, so it's probably not going to go anywhere. I'm also willing to take trade.
Trade. See, I don't got much in the way of money. We can get you some. I can get you some free lessons down on the training deck.
That'll work.
Alrighty. He'll put out his hand for like a handshake deal. It dwarfs your. It's like a frying pan.
I'll just like seeing him extend his hand. I'll like show how small mine is and just like turn mine into more of like, let's do a fist bump instead. Let's not do this.
He kind of gives you that like realizing look like, oh right, and he kind of just knuckles, gives you the knuckle.
Just as good. At least here at the Jinx Agency. Can't speak for the rest of the ship. I suppose you're going to want to be taking me to your house so that, or well, your room, so that I can take a look through his room.
Oh, he don't got a room. He hasn't been living with us for a while, but he just stopped answering his phones and texts.
Well, do you happen to have any of his possessions, things that I can take a look at, use to try to gain clues, or do you know where this mushroom fish cult is?
I mean, last time I heard, I think I saw something about them taking over an old place on District 6 of the Common Gathering deck.
You want to meet a friend of mine? I've got a sciencey dude that can help.
Oh, sure. Who are they?
That's a fantastic question. Can you remind me?
I don't think we actually gave them a name.
I don't think either of us.
Yes, we did. I don't remember. We just told them their job. We're gonna call him Mort.
Mort is perfect. Mort the science man.
Julia.
Alright.
I heard that.
We have to be very careful when we go and speak with Mort, because we get into trouble a lot together. I'm not actually supposed to go and see him anymore, if I'm being honest. My wife and some of the guards have strongly suggested that I stay far away from him. However, we're going to go anyway.
Alrighty. You would know Mort is a scientist with the food science group. Basically, people that help design the food for this ship to be nutrient packed and still do a bang for its buck with minimal supplies. You would see Mort. He is a human gentleman, a rather lackluster individual, very lanky, very slender. He's got short black hair, thick rimmed glasses, bit of like buck teeth with braces on, and just wearing a white lab coat and black sneakers. You can just hear him going, okay, so it's like this with the thing and...
Hey, you weird greasy lanky monster!
Oh fuck, it's the Catwoman. What do you want?
You're not supposed to be advertising that.
figured everybody knows the way your eyes are.
Obviously, I'm just messing around. What do you know about the fish mushroom cult people?
Fish mushroom. Oh, the true seers. I think that's what they go by.
Pathetic.
Yeah, they're kind of weird. They grow these illegal mushrooms. We've been trying to cut down on them. They have no nutritious value, and what they do, what the chemical compound can do to the brain is terrifying. Mass hallucinations, major psychosis. A couple of the ones the guards have pulled in while they're high claims that they see the ship as it really is. It's this like gut-infested ship, like where they're inside of a giant whale or something, as they put it.
Now, I'm supposed to be investigating him now. They stole his stepson, and I'll point over at the gentleman whose name I never got.
Oh, you can call me Ricky.
Ricky, it is, yes. Ricky's stepson, Tommy, is in trouble with the fish people.
The kidnapped or did he join?
Joined.
Now he's fucked. Kid's already probably high as a kite. That's all they do is sit. That's all they do is they just sit around and they eat the shrooms, get high and high and high and high.
Do you have anything to ruin a high? Perhaps some free citrus powder?
No, this one's not that kind of high. Won't do it. It's too strong.
But perhaps you have more citrus powder?
I don't have any citrus powder to give you. That's already enough of a commodity.
Perhaps for 1 gold?
He kind of just stares at you. No.
I'll just roll my eyes. Thank you.
If you want to find him, go talk to some of the homeless kids around here. You might know.
Well, there was that kid at the wedding who looked homeless. I'll go talk to him.
Alrighty. Roll me. You know, I'm gonna let you find him. On this gaunt, what are you doing right now?
Doing odd jobs I'm told to do, and if there's not that, walking the hallways and helping the people that no one else can see. So, pretty much from the outside, it looks like Ominous is just talking to himself, but he's really not.
Do I see? I assume I'm seeing all this then. I'm going to just.
As you're seeing.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, good.
I'm gonna tap Ricky on the arm and go, see, this is peak homeless behavior. We have one.
Just kind of like Ricky's watching it, and Ominous, as you're not really paying attention to them as you're hearing the ever familiar voices of the two that's most comedy right now. You hear Granny going in your head. Gary, I'm just saying, all you gotta do is go find yourself a man. Settle down, maybe be a wife, have some kids, let him take care of you. You'll be fine.
That's not in my future.
You just hear basically the shadow man that we're gonna call Brad just go, no. Why would you do that to her? Oh, she'd be fine. She'd make a great housewife.
Ominous pinches the brow, the spider between his eyebrows, and just goes and sighs at the ground. And you can take your cue to talk to me if you want.
Hey, you're the homeless kid from the wedding, right?
Who says I'm homeless?
Well, you're muttering to yourself and wandering around the halls, so everything. I'm a detective.
Okay.
So being...
What do you want?
Well, being one of the... Wow, you have the temperament, too. Being one of the homeless that you are, I was hoping that you could tell me where more homeless kids are hanging out, because we're trying to find that mushroom fish called the Truseers or whatever.
But ominous know about that cult.
Yes, they've come talking to you before. Both the spirits in your head told you not to fuck with them.
I don't think I should get the other kids involved, and I shouldn't get involved with that.
Well, we're just trying to kidnap a kid. Well, unkidnap a kid? Re-kidnap a kid? What are we doing? I'll just look over at Ricky.
I'm trying to get my son back.
Yeah, re-kidnap a kid.
Your son back? What's his name?
John. Or Thomas, I mean.
Yes, Tommy.
Tommy. Thomas or Tommy. Depends how you want to say it. If he's in trouble, it's Thomas John Makovic. But he doesn't go by that anymore.
Flame, is there any way for me to check if Tommy's spirit is around his father?
Like we said, you can just see him.
Yeah.
We've described you can see him. There is a spirit around him, but it doesn't look like a kid's spirit, if that makes sense. It doesn't look like a kid or a teenager. Looks like a pet, like a dog of some kind, which, above game, nobody here knows what a dog is. Except Ominous, as you've seen 2 dog spirits being here. But nobody has pets on this ship. So.
Okay, I'll help, but it's only because of the kid.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's why I'm doing it too.
And you're paying me for it.
Yeah, he's got 3 training sessions down in the training hall.
That's not money.
Yeah, I'm aware. But I haven't got it either.
Fine.
There are
Okay.
bills to pay, food to buy. I think I'm paying rent on
Okay.
the office that I have. I have no idea.
Ominous turns his attention to the father and is like, so far your son is still alive. That is assured.
Oh, okay. How do you... Okay.
Yeah, this guy's
Yep,
cool.
okay. Ominous just looks more confused and is like, "We'll lead the way." Or
Flame, do I have any spirits around me?
do you want?
Ominous?
You can see if Ominous. That's up to Flame.
I'm just
He didn't
curious
mention
now.
Hey, Ominous, are you looking at him?
Yeah, but like at the body, not her face.
Okay. Hey Mary, you want to roll me a D100?
Yeah, because there's a little bit more to Alice as well. That is a 26.
You see some sort of like spirit, quasi-skeletal serpenoid kind of wrapped around him. It looks like a combination of like scales, flesh, and wings upon this thing, kind of like going from the head, the tail end of it's coming like out of where the face should be, and just kind of wrapping down and hitting around like I'd say the lower right side.
Ominous visibly tilts his head to the side like a confused little dog.
What's the matter?
You might have a demon attached to you or something. But you're not acting possessed, so...
Oh, okay. Well, what can you do?
Yeah.
I mean, hell, these aren't even
Okay,
my eyes.
Yeah. Okay, let's go to the kids.
All right.
And don't be weird with them.
I don't handle children, but we'll see what we can do.
Yeah, don't touch the children.
You're going to the kids. There are 2 spots where there are homeless children. There is basically the Caesar Center. Caesar, like the Roman leader Caesar, or Caesar salad Caesar. I'll say that before anybody asks. And then drifter spots. The Caesar Center was made, I'd say probably about 5 years ago now. It helps a lot with like the homelessness of children who've lost their parents and things like that. Them a place to stay when they got nowhere to stay. You've stayed at the Caesar Center a couple of times. It's not bad. They have basic amenities, and they will have something that can fill your belly at least.
Yeah, so Ominous introduces Alice and the father to the kids, being very watchful, making sure they're not scaring the kids, and then asks them if they've seen Tommy.
Before we get to that, we're gonna cut to something else real quick, actually.
Perfect.
I'm about to say Yorsh, Korsh, and Isa.
Yes.
You 2 are at the Caesar Center right now as well. Specifically, Isa has dragged you along to go speak to an old friend of hers. And where the fudge is that character sheet? There it is. Lady Mama Isa, you are speaking to, if you remember, Ripley. Oh, come on. Give me back the name. You're crazy. Ripley Ornelas.
How you doing, Ripley?
Ripley is an older orc woman. She was there to help you with Korsh, you remember growing up. Back before even the Caesar Center was a thing. She's been helping you for a long time. She's kind of, just looking at a little paperwork, looking at just by her office connected to the basic day room, just looking to you. Isa, what are you doing here?
Stop by for a visit, see how you doing.
I'm doing all right. It's my head in paperwork right now, though. We've got a problem.
Oh? Is there anything I can help with?
Possibly, honestly. The guards are too busy to deal with it right now. Are you familiar with something called the True Seers cult?
I'm just gonna make the executive decision and say no.
It would be an occultism check, if you would like to.
Occultist check. Hold on. Let me see.
Occultism. Yep.
Let me check.
Isa doesn't much care for stuff like that.
Oh, hold on, wrong page. I gotta scroll back up. My mouse wheel's really finicky.
All good, man.
And occultism. Oh, I have a +8 to that. 18.
Okay. You've heard whispers of these people, Gorsh. Last time you heard, though, they were on they went towards the cargo the processing deck where you work.
That's odd. They work on the processing deck. What the hell are they all going after? Why could there be a problem here?
You see, the thing is, normally weren't. But the last I've known, last I've heard, a small little section of them has come and taken root up here in District 6. They've been preaching their word, as you would call it. She does the finger quotes at that. And they've taken a few of the kids in now. Say a good 10 kids that normally come by here every day aren't coming anymore.
Well, you don't think... Good.
The guards are too busy going on with this something or another, with the elections coming up soon and everything going on, and just the civil unrest that's on the ship right now, with everything that's been going on. They're too busy to really do anything.
Typical.
Yeah, typical indeed.
Okay, well, you want us to go, see what's what?
Yeah, if you could. Try not to get in trouble if you could. Try not to get hurt either.
You know me.
If you at least figure out what they're up to. Maybe see if you get the kids back. Hopefully they're not partaking of anything that these people are making.
If they wind up being the case, I can brew up a detox for them.
I'm more worried about them being addicted than anything.
The detox should flush out any potential addictive leavovers. They'll be sick as a dog for a minute, but it'll flush it out of their system at least.
Addiction's a dangerous thing, Korsh. It lingers in the body and it's hard to get rid of.
That's why I hope the sick effect that they'll deal with will be enough to dissuade them from even thinking about this stuff.
You never know. And as you're talking, her eyes kind of notice as 3 individuals have come in the Caesar Center and are approaching some of the kids. And I say kids, I mean literally anywhere from the age of like 10 to 18.
I just want to look at the oldest looking one and just say, hey, can you get an adult?
You see there's a 15-year-old girl. She seems to be of like goblin age. Kind of looks at you. Hey, yeah, okay. Kind of just points to the office where you see 2 familiar faces and one you don't. There's one in there.
Perfect. I'm gonna look at Ominous and just say, hey, would you want to be adopted?
No.
Well,
Why would you want to adopt me?
Probably my parents or my wife's parents. Mostly them.
Why you be nice?
Why should you be homeless?
Gets even like he starts stuttering and gets even more confused. Like, do you not know why I'm here at all?
You hear both Brad and Granny just speak in your head. I don't like this one. You can't trust him.
Yeah, I agree. And you hear Ominous says that out loud.
Great. I will let them know.
And I know you're not adopting me.
I'm not adopting you, no. It's the others that I mentioned that could.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway.
No.
Okay, well, I'm already sending them the message when we're done with the office people. You're 12. You don't get to make those kinds of choices. You need to have a home.
I'm 16.
I didn't ask.
Then ask, don't care, get ratioed.
Being homeless is not an option. And I'm just gonna walk up to the office.
Could be nice. No.
Hey, wait a minute. Hey,
Just hear,
Ricky, maybe you should adopt one of these kids.
well, I'd have to, talk to my wife and see what she says. And you see him like he's doing that sheepish, just like finger tut thing. Like you said an idea he likes, but he has to talk it over.
I just nod along. Are we at the office?
You're at the office door. I will say, Thunder. You just hear Brad go in your head. Stab him in the kidneys and run. No one will fault you.
No. Those people would know. And there's only so much far I can run away. We're literally stuck on a whole ship.
It is a gargantuan ship, but fair enough. Okay, you guys get to the door. What do you do?
Hey, is there an adult in here that knows about the fish mushroom cult?
As he says that, are we there?
Yeah,
yes, you're in that room. You're in that room. He sees you two and Ripley.
That's it.
So Alice
Alice
just says fish cult group, and then Eyes is like, so you want us to go investigate these mushroom people?
Ah, mushroom people.
Wait a minute. I recognize you.
Yeah.
You were at the wedding.
Yeah, you're the lady that walked up solemnly to the bride and groom and disappeared for some reason.
Disappear? I was right there.
You just didn't go up to him, which was super weird.
Well, I mean, you kind of dropped a bombshell on them, and I didn't want to add to that.
Hey, what's the adoption process like?
I'm gonna start shaking his head viciously behind her.
Well, Ripley kind of looks up. Well, we didn't have contact with the ship's child services, but it's not that hard. You just have to pass a background check.
Oh, I'm not. It's not.
And
I'm flattered. It's not for me. It's from. I'm gonna see if my parents or my in-laws will adopt this little one. It's a little feisty, and being homeless isn't a good look on them. They're getting a little too edgy.
You see her kind of like. You see her look over and then look at I'm sorry, I'm forgetting your character's name.
Ominous.
Thunder. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Ominous for a second. Ominous and go. Oh, Ominous, it's you. You're wanting to be it now?
No. He's forcing it on me, and I'm pretty sure those people just want a meal ticket now.
Our parents.
You see her get a very stern look on her face and look at you. Alice, are you just wanting a meal ticket?
No, I've already told you that it's not for me. I figure that my parents, at least my poor mother, can leave me alone if they have another project, or the same for my in-laws.
I'm not a project.
So now a child's the project.
Yeah. Would you not call this a project? You have 100 of them out there. That's a project. They need to be adopted.
No. I would not call this a project. I would call this care of what the ship should be doing in the first place.
Oh my goodness, you're the only orphanage in the entire sea that is unwilling to take anybody they can get to adopt.
We're not an orphanage.
I've gone far and above out of my way to help you adopt a kid, and you're looking at me like I'm the monster. That's insane. I did your job in 2 minutes, and it's not even my job.
This isn't an orphanage.
Well, what the hell is this place then?
It is the Caesar Center. It is basically a homeless shelter for the homeless children, a place that parents can come bring their kids when they can't watch them like single parents when they go work their 12 to 16-hour shifts. And it's just a homeless shelter on top of that for people that can't make enough to actually afford a room anymore.
So what, you're not actually homeless? I'll look over at Ominous.
I said I wasn't homeless.
I wasn't listening. You're about to extra not be homeless. I found you 2 families in under a minute.
He looks at you like you're the most stupidest person in the world.
This is all part of the private detective arsenal right now.
He's just so stupefied by this right now.
The classic irritate the shit out of people to reveal information about them.
Just ask about Tommy.
Yeah, what do you know about Tommy?
You see her kind of like sit for a second and kind of scratch her thumb. Tommy. The human boy, stepson of a... Oh, Ricky! Oh, yes, Tommy. He was an interesting fellow. I haven't seen him in a little while. He stopped coming.
Yeah, he's with the mushroom fish people.
Oh, that is not good.
His dad's got me on the case.
I can see, he's right there.
That's why I said, Ripley, you want me to look into this? I mean, I owe you so much. At least I could help with this.
I would greatly appreciate if everybody could. The guards aren't doing their job. They can't. They're overwhelmed with work right now. Everything going on, there's that social unrest that's causing more and more problems.
Hey, that one guard who obviously screwed something up at the wedding's probably free. We could get him.
Well, I mean, did you catch his name?
I called him useless, so that's what we're working with right now.
And as you say that, coming to the Caesar Center, being given a job. Quicksilver, you have been given a simple job, more of like a we don't have anything else to do and we're not going to put you on the main work job. You've been told to investigate some of the missing children reports right now that have now slowly piled up your district boss's desk, and he's like, I'm just giving it to you, take care of it. And you're heading to the Caesar Center just to get some information.
Awesome.
And as you head in, you see all the people from that wedding inside the caretaker's office.
Oh my goodness, did I summon him?
No, you did not summon me. But it seems we all have something in common, maybe. I'm here to do a minor investigation. I hear there's some children that keep going missing.
Yeah, specifically a boy named Tommy.
Yeah.
I take it there's not much info in here regarding like cause and whatnot.
Can ask the father.
I guess would they have told me who to go talk to regarding the missing kid?
They've told you to go
just
talk
ahead
to
of the Ripley.
Yeah, Ripley. They told you to talk to Ripley. She's your best bet on it.
Ripley.
Well, I'm here to look for Ripley.
That would be me.
I guess do you have any info on this missing kid?
He has not come here in quite a bit of time. It's probably been a good, I'd say, 2 weeks since he's come to our facility.
Well,
Oh, never mind.
no, sorry, go ahead.
No, I was gonna see if Ominous can roll what is equivalent to a history check to see if Tommy had like a group of friends here that he would be with or a clique at all.
Let me think. Trying to think what that would be. Like, just if he had people. I'll let you roll a society check
Society.
to think about it.
Can I ask her whether he had like a shared room or not?
Yeah, you can ask.
What were the living situations for this Tommy, if I might ask?
When he was here, he would bunk in one of the rooms we had. You must know, we don't have much in the way of amenities. Most of our rooms are small, big enough for a couple of bunks, and that's really it.
Would I be allowed to look at any personal items that he may still have here?
Not fully sure if he still does. I don't mean to be rude when I say this, but he has not been here for some time, and if you leave stuff here, good chance somebody will just take it. Children here will just take things.
Yep.
Well, I guess can I just speak to some of the other kids that he may have bunked with and see if they knew Tommy. I guess if Tommy had been telling them anything as far as where he's going or what he's doing.
Yeah, so she sees, like, she kind of grabs a file and starts reading over. There was one person that he hanged out with regularly, a Violet Abadale.
And is this Violet here right now?
I believe so. She's a halfling. You see her kind of like look out the door just a quick second, kind of look. Yes, that one over there with the pink pigtails.
May we have a word with her?
Yes. Go ahead and speak with her. I will warn you, Miss Violet can be rather apprehensive towards authorities and adults. So be careful.
I'll do my best. And he'll go to speak with Violet.
Alrighty. Anybody going with him?
Yes.
Okay.
It depends. Does my 15 do anything before?
For 15 what again?
Deceive.
If he hung out with anybody particular, or...
Yeah, or had a certain group or hobby or something like that. Yeah.
You remember Tommy barely. He was one of those kids that basically told you don't hang around this one. He had nothing on him, but they just told you don't hang around him, and you always got a weird vibe from them. You know, he hanged around with this, like, how do I want to describe it? This, like, completely robed individual. They were somebody from some, as they explained, like a a freak accident or something, you would know that the not so much politically correct term, but like the common term for this person, like after what happened to him, they call them flesh warps. It was a younger gentleman, almost at this point you'd say probably 20 or 21. His body had been affected by some magical accident that had like completely warped his entire body, and this dude, would partake of certain hallucinogenics and opioids to numb the pain and disassociate. And at some point, Tommy started hanging out with him and started partaking with him.
Ominous would tell. Oh, Trucker's not back, but yeah, he would tell Trucker's character that that's not a memory, and see if he wants to come with come with him. That one.
Oh, okay.
But he's not here.
No, he's not. He's not here.
Good thing I am.
But Chaos could also partake. Well, you left. You left to talk to the other child.
True.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, of course wouldn't want to go talk to the small child because one, big gator man, scary.
Yeah.
I mean, that's fair.
Yeah, Chaos can come along.
Or she's doing the smart thing. Don't crowd the child for one.
Mm-hmm.
Two, make sure the child isn't likely to see something that's gonna make her scream in horror. Which is gonna be honest, a bone flake covered gator man will do.
Oh, definitely. Well, then, while we wait on old Truck to come on back, we will head to Quicksilver and Alice's little section as they go to talk to the girl.
So how do we want to run this? How do you normally do it in the big leagues?
I mean, with kids, there's no real, I guess, way to do it. You just gotta jump in both feet.
Did you know that this orphanage is not very excited if you go and find parents for them?
Quicksilver, you would know this is not an orphanage. This is like a cute community center for people on the ship that houses homeless children.
I don't think most of these kids are wanting to be adopted. It's more or less a drop-off area for parents who both work.
But one of them seems very rude.
I mean, regardless, I don't think that these kids are trying to get adopted. I think they're just trying to have fun and be kids.
No good deed.
So as we're going up to Violet, what is she doing?
Violet is currently like sitting. She's got her headphones in. She's sitting. You can see her kicking her feet, listening to something.
Both headphones on, or like one ear?
Yeah.
Okay.
One ear in, one ear out. That kind of listening.
Facing us or facing away?
She's a halfling. She's facing away from you.
Okay. I guess I'm just gonna lightly tap her on the shoulder, kind of get her attention.
Don't touch me, Creepazoid. Ugh.
Well, that's a positive way to start this, but how are you at, Violet?
I was great until some weird old man came and touched me.
Thank you for that.
Perhaps I should take over, Jay.
I mean, if you want to, we're just looking for Tommy and just wanted to see if he had told you anything, Violet.
I don't know, Tommy.
Oh, really? Because I bet you do.
Really?
I'll bet 1 gold that you do.
Roll. I'm about to say roll diplomacy.
I want to say something too, but
My rolls have not been going well at all tonight. That is a nat 1. There is no gold.
So, this is a great time to introduce something of fun, folks. 2 things. 1, everyone in this game gets what's known as a hero point at the start of every game that you can use. 2, I will allow rerolls on 1s for hero points. I just get to bank the 1 for a later date.
Oh, thanks.
So, Mayor, I'll let you pick. Do you want to bank your 1 and reroll, or do you want to stick with it?
Sticking with it.
Sticking with it?
Yep.
What, now you're trying to bribe me with money? I have a half a mind to call the guards.
That is a guard.
Great, and a corrupt guard. Just what this ship needs.
to be honest, Violet, I'm not with him. He may be looking for the same thing with her.
One hell of a
but we might be looking for the same thing here.
So I got a touchy-feely guard and a lady that's trying to pay me.
Okay.
This is weird.
If you don't know this Tommy, then you must not care that he might be in danger.
Go ahead and roll me a diplomacy check.
Diplomacy. That's 11.
Like I said, I don't know no Tommy.
That's fine.
Well,
he'll die.
If you can think anything, if you think about anything that you might know about Tommy and his potential whereabouts, you can always contact myself, and I would give her like a business card or like my wife's, being able to call my wife. This here's my wife's number. She works in the office, and if you can think about anything, Ashley would love to talk to you.
She kind of...
Sorry.
I thought that was a dog at first.
Nope. You know, that is a good concept. The baby talk gives you a +10. I'm kidding.
I'm gonna look at. Sorry.
She just gives you that look. You know, she just kind of gives you that look of like, ew, the creepazoid's giving me something. But she'll take the card and just kind of look at it.
But future reference, if you have friends, try and keep them close.
Why don't you, for future reference, you not touch little girls?
I mean, would you rather me just, you know, rip your headphones off? I mean, I'm sure the song you were listening to was pretty awesome.
I didn't hear that. You could have just said, "Hey, Violet."
Well, sometimes people like listening to loud music.
Whatever. She do that thing like she blows the hair out of her head and just turns around.
Your wife works in the office too?
She does. She kind of helped me get my position as a way of speaking.
Actually, I have no idea if this is the same office.
Probably not.
I mean, there's multiple offices. Let's put it this way. There is a lot of paperwork on this ship. There's a lot of offices. A lot of them are connected in one way or another, but it's just like, it's like, hey, you work for the government? Yeah, you work for the government too? Cool. This person works in vehicle maintenance, like the vehicle registration and stuff. This person works over in waste management. They work for the government, but completely different departments.
Makes sense.
As you two are talking to her, Korsh, Omnis, and Mama Isa, are you following Omnis to go find this flesh-warped individual?
Sure.
Might as well.
Alrighty. Omnis, I'm gonna have you roll me a survival check to just try to find this person. I'm gonna give you a +3 to this because with your background, you're not a stranger to some of these more druggy types, and you might know where a den is on the 6th district.
Amazing. That's an 18 then.
Alrighty. You know of one den not too far here that deals in basically a powerful narcotic known as Garsh. Is the best way to pronounce it? Garsh, Garcsh.
Okay.
It is like it is like if a high grade painkiller and a mild psychosedative were mixed. Your body goes almost like completely like relaxed numb, and you can see small or minor hallucinogenic, for lack of a better term. Nothing like you're tripping the rainbow, but more like, if you move, like stuff will delay just enough it makes you feel like you're seeing stuff out of order. And
okay.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I'm gonna just look shifty eyes at the adults. See if they're okay with him accidentally getting high. A little bit.
As you're making your way to the den, you do know that the den does have a bouncer of sorts. And you do know you hate this place, as there are a lot of spirits in there. Of a lot of ODs.
I also have a question, Flame.
I might have an answer.
So I have a feat. It's called Eyes of the City.
Yes.
That too, so.
Would I be able to use that to kind of... Do we have like a picture of Tommy?
I'll say yeah, Ricky's got like an older one. Probably like him like a couple years back as like a bright-eyed, like, oh, I love you, stepdad kind of kid. And he's got like a big set of teeth and everything.
I'd want to get a copy of that, and then in the general area, I would want to start there and just kind of try to see if I can be like, hey, have you seen this?
Have you seen this guy? Have you seen this guy?
In the last week or so, yeah, but basically.
Yeah, I'll let you do that, but let me go ahead and go ahead and work with everybody else. Hey, Mayor, did the song end?
No, because I have it looping.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Alrighty. But we're gonna jump to the other group. You guys get to the den. We're just gonna call it the den for now, because I don't actually have a good name for it. You see a human. This dude is a bit beefy and muscular. One eye is like sunken in, hollowed out almost. There is an eyeball in there, but it's like, at this point, can't be usable. You bet this guy just uses it more as like an intimidation factor of like, oh, you want to fight? Look at my bad eye. He's just kind of standing out the door, leaning, arms crossed, just looking as he sees a kid, a raccoon, and a giant gator man come over to the door.
And just to reconfirm, is he the guy then? Or is it he's not messed up enough?
He's not messing up enough. The guy you're thinking of is like full body messed up.
Hold on.
I'll explain him when you see him. But this gentleman is like just a bad eye kind of thing. You know this is just basically like the guy at the door kind of thing. He's just kind of like looking at y'all.
Can you show us this guy and he describes the description, like the really messed up body?
You would describe a human whose rib cage has blown open and completely reversed itself. His neck and jaw have detached and broken into like 4 parts, almost like mandibulistic. His front teeth have grown into almost like beaver canines. His nose has become rolled out and hooked. His eyes have sunken in and flipped into more like one is like an oval, the other one looks more like a hexagon. His hair is completely just fallen out, and he has like a weird quasi duck bill like mohawk that does open up and have teeth like a goose. He no longer has legs, but instead he has like multiple tentacles he can just move around, and on the edge of each of these tentacles are like long barbed claws that like let him hook and pull himself things.
Okay. Yeah, Ominous very bluntly asked the guy, have you seen the messed up one with the mohawk and the tentacles?
You mean squids? Yeah.
Is he here now?
What are you, a cop?
I'm a kid.
That's what a cop would say.
No, I heard on the street he might have something I'm looking for.
Go ahead and roll a diplomacy check.
That's a straight up just 0.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Don't forget, you've got hero point. If you...
Okay, it's 19. Could have been worse. Okay.
You want to go with that?
Yeah, I'm going 19.
You want to use a hero point? You want to use your 19? Don't want to use a hero point?
No hero point. That's scary. You sound too eager.
Okay. I'm just asking. You know, I'm just asking. He kind of just like eyes. He kind of just eyes you up and down. Then his eyes like go to Isa, and his eyes kind of like land on Korsh, look him up and down, kind of see the. Korsh, do you have the apparatus on your back right now?
Yep. Never leave home without it.
He kind of like looks him up and down.
If he keeps eyeballing, Korsh is just gonna roll his head to the left, crack, roll to the right, crack.
The guy
like deliberately grinding the plates against each other to create that kind of effect.
The guy's looking at Korsh, and he'll kind of just say to Korsh, You buying or selling in this establishment?
All the things I make are for strictly my personal use.
Well,
I just prefer to make it on the go, you see. As he like reaches back and pats the device, careful not to activate any of the, careful not to turn it on and start spinning up. Like, for the record, this thing is like as big as an oil drum, and compared to Korsh's big back, it's like barely even. Like, it takes some effort for him to reach back and like pat the side of it.
I figure that's why I kind of like that's why I'm like saying he can see it. He's kind of like, I think like he runs his tongue across his teeth. Well, if you want to make some coin, I'd recommend selling some of your wares. But yeah, squid's in there. You got the entrance fee?
You cut off a little bit. Do you got the what?
Entrance fee.
Entrance fee.
Oh, this place has a door charge.
Ominous looks at Mama. Being like, well.
What?
Mom,
you work for a living?
Can you pay?
I mean, I assume I can. I don't know how extortionary this turns out to be.
Mm-hmm.
How much is the fee?
How much you got?
Look, man, I might have been born in the dark hours of this ship, but I wasn't born in last night's dark hours of the ship. How much is the fee?
Couple silver each.
See, Ominous, you can't let people walk over you like that.
I wasn't. I was just looking through my pouch.
Sure.
Is SP, is that silver?
That's
Yes.
silver piece.
Okay.
Yep.
And it's begrudgingly gives 1 silver.
It's 2.
I mean, you can give 1 and see what happens.
Flame above game. How are you running currency conversion?
10, 10, 10, 10.
Okay.
Understood.
I
was wondering for a minute.
I'll put I'll put like one of my little raccoon mitts on Ominous's knee and just like pat him off to the side. Don't you worry about this, Ominous. Mama Isaac's got this time. And I'll pull out a gold piece and reach it up for this guy to grab it.
He'll take it. He'll do the bite trick. Heavy roller. You got that kind of cash to spend. I recommend talking to. You see him how they look around. He says, "Don't talk to the dealer at the bar. He's got some good stuff for you."
I'm not interested in any kind of drinkable, smokable, injectable. I'm trying to set a good example for my son and this, this kid that I'm starting to get, like the mama urges to protect. He seems a little naive.
I'm gonna freeze his up.
As she says that, Cor's just spinning one of the little few bombs he has on one of his fingers, like a basketball.
He's just looking at you now, like, y'all weird, but whatever.
Where is my change?
He
You
just
said a couple silver a piece.
He opens the door and just for you to go on in.
No. You misunderstand me. You said it was a couple silver apiece. There's 3 of us. I've given you a gold. I'm expecting my change. And I'm going to stick a little raccoon mitt out.
Roll. I'll let you pick. Are you wanting diplomacy or intimidation with this?
Because if Mama Isaac's trying to intimidate, Cor's just going to crack his knuckles.
Neither, because I know how to put on the charm doing playful tricks to win favor because I am so cute. So I'm basically going to do like a little performance of where's my change? And like I'm going to wiggle my little raccoon fingers and where's my change, sweetie?
So does this give you a modifier of any kind?
Yes, I get a +1 to circumstance bonuses when I'm trying to impress or perform to impress.
Okay. What's your performance modifier? I'm going to make this a private roll.
Dope. Should I tell you that in private, or do you want me to tell you?
No, you can tell me. Just tell me your modifier right now.
+5, so it would be a +6 total.
You kind of see him like, just kind of look at you for a second. He gets that twinkle in his eye for a second, like, aww. Yeah, he'll put the change in your hand, like, all right. Don't even leave me with a tip. I see how it is.
Thank you, sweetie.
You just kind of like, yeah.
So I'm removing a gold piece, and I am adding 4 silver pieces.
Yep. And as you all walk in here, I need fortitude saves from all of you.
Aww.
It is just a D20.
Not 20.
Okay.
That's fine. I have a pretty
23.
good fortitude too. So
What'd you say?
it would help if I roll on the table.
23.
Okay.
That is
Total
a 21.
Oh,
You all get
expertise
hit.
fortitude, so for 28.
You all get
total.
hit with the foul stench of like different drugs in the air and different smokes and stuff. But you're all able to like kind of just power through it and muster through it. You all definitely have a headache though. I will give you that right now. You've definitely got a headache from this. But you get in there. This looks like it probably at one point was like some like hole in the wall bar area that's been taken over by the druggies. There's a counter up there that's got graffiti and trash and all sorts of stuff over it. There's some humanoid behind the counter. He has like some sort of like old school gas mask on and wearing like a full leather tight outfit. Just kind of like just walking around behind there, moving bottles and other various things around. You see people sitting at ripped up, messed up, stained couches around. You see humanoids of different races partaking and imbibing, laughing, enjoying what they're doing. You see a couple like definitely passed out, even maybe OD'd in the corner. You can't really tell. But you also see who you came to talk to, we'll call him Mr. Squids, with how ugly he's looking. And he currently does have some woman sitting on his lap for better team as they're passing back and forth. It looks like a hookah of some kind.
A bubble pipe.
Yes, a bubble pipe. Is that what it's called?
Well, no, I mean, that's the uninitiated phrase for it, but it is a hookah.
Yeah, like a hookah. And when they're spewing out this like black smoke that has like looks like a galaxy of stars inside of it.
Okay, that's actually kind of cool. Above game.
Seeing stars in a whole different way.
Look, I may have created a heavy drug rule in this game that has a lot of different things that do a lot of different things because I got really bored one night and made some fun stuff.
Did you essentially create Obscura from 40K?
I made a lot of things in this game, bud.
If you basically made the equivalent of Obscura in this game, I'm gonna be very impressed, but also very scared with what else your twisted mind might have concocted.
Anyways, what do you guys do?
Korsh is going to eye the crowd to see if he can quietly ply his trade for some quick cash, just so we can, if not get immediate payout, maybe cash in a couple favors he can get later.
Okay, what are you wanting to apply? Are you wanting to apply a drug, a remedy?
Column A, column B. An AB pick me up and purge, or a fuck up fast.
Okay.
So crafting? Or what?
I'll let you make a crafting check. What is your medicine check? Is my real question. Because I don't think you have any of the alchemical formulas for anti-plague, antitoxin, an addiction suppressant, do you?
No, shit, I should have.
Yeah,
I'll change the
formula.
I'll need to change those out next time. But I have a 7 in medicine.
Okay, I need you to make me. If you're making a drug, you're gonna roll a crafting check. If you're gonna make something to try to help with the effects of whatever people are on, you'll have to make me a medicine check. Okay?
They're both the same modifiers, so
I'll let you pick one.
Did we lose our frightened condition?
yeah, I was
that's
about to
it.
say. Pretty sure.
The frighten is gone. Sorry, I never told you. The frighten is gone. You can take that off.
Yeah, I figured that was the case. That's why I turned it off after we were done. With the wedding thing, but I'm gonna go for the medicine one.
Okay, and what is it?
Plus 7, that's 22.
Okay. You have made basically what is the equivalent of extra strength Tylenol.
The good stuff.
The good stuff.
Like,
I will
once
say
it's done being
he's-
cooked, he's just a side hatch pops open in his pack, and he just fishes out the small bottle.
I will say, hold on to that for now. You all approach squids.
Ominous would, yeah.
Okay.
I'm following Ominous, so sure.
As you get close, you can hear him laughing.
I mean, never mind.
you know. It's good. It's good. It's really good. It's just. Yeah.
What's good?
This stuff's good, kid. It's really good.
You talking about the mushrooms?
Mushrooms? What? No. I don't touch that stuff. That's no.
Really? Because
You would.
really, because Tommy told me otherwise, and I haven't seen him around.
Tommy, that fucker, that bastard. Taking our shit and going in the fucking cold pockets for some mushroom. Man, the galaxy's always better.
Ominous looks at Mama.
Is he like surrounded? Yeah,
it's just
people on
him.
either side of him.
It is him and then like a human woman just sitting next to him as she's vibing with him. She's kind of seeing stars, for lack of a better term.
So she's not really paying attention.
No, she's kind of out of it.
Cooked.
Yeah.
The correct term is cooked.
Really quickly, above game because I stepped away. Thunder, we're following this lead to try to help us find the kid.
Yeah, this guy is the last, I think, to see Tommy, and
Okay.
and he dabbles in like the drugs and stuff. And I'm like, oh, the cult did drugs and stuff. So I'm like, this is probably the best lead.
Flame, I'm going to very cute, very non-threateningly like hop up and sit next to him. Hi.
What the fuck do you want?
Well, we're trying to find this kid. I'm trying to help that kid find that kid so we can make that. Wait. I'm trying to help that kid, and then I point at Ominous. Find another kid, and then I'm going to mention Tommy. So Tommy's dad can stop being all sad that he's missing. Right?
Stepson, I believe the situation is. Mom, you forgot to mention he was the.
Mm-hmm.
Of course,
So?
we'll provide the picture for the guy.
Son is a son. Daughter's a daughter. Son's a son. So we're just trying to locate the kid. You wouldn't happen to know where he is, would you?
Are you trying the performance thing again?
No, I'm just being very nice and trying to get him to talk.
Go ahead and roll me a diplomacy check then.
I have a +6 in this, and I'm trained. 12.
You watch him take a puff on the hookah, and
Do it, I
he's gonna like
dare
look
you.
right at you. He's gonna blow in your face if you don't do anything.
I'm not going to stop him.
Your face, and I need that fort save from you. You're taking a face full of that shit.
Yeah, because now that I don't have a frightened condition, my fortitude's actually a little better. Oh, sweet. 24.
Alrighty. Congratulations, you succeed. So you are not you're not taking too hard of an effect from this one. You have the stupefied condition for 1 round. Now, because we're out of combat, I'm just gonna have it where like this hits you for a second, and you're just you're a little spacey. You'll be a little spacey for a minute. You're not out of it, but you're just like a thing when like
that was
heavy smoke hits you. You're just trying to figure it out.
That was rude.
Yes.
Should I respond rude with rude? You really don't want me to get my son over there involved, and I'm gonna like very gesticulatingly like motion at Korsh, specifically trying to get him to look at Korsh.
Piss off.
Does he look at Korsh?
He looks at Korsh.
Okay.
He's not scared.
When he looks away at Korsh, quick as lightning, I'm going to reach into my coverall, and I'm going to produce my clan pistol, and I'm going to Inglorious Bastards just plant that pistol right in his junk. But I'm going to make it look like I'm just, touching his leg or something.
Ooh, okay.
I am intimidating.
Okay.
Doing
Basically
doing hand on thigh gun and junk.
I am now intimidating.
And the moment he looks at Korsh, he sees his eyes just thin to slits.
Like I said, he is not afraid of you, Korsh.
Now-
Isaac,
Yeah.
go ahead. Go ahead and roll me just a. I'm gonna have you go ahead and roll me 2 things. 1, roll me a medicine, and 2, roll me an intimidation. Depending on the
Okay.
medicine check, this will either give you a bonus or not a bonus to this.
That's a 19 on the medicine check.
Okay. You put your gun where you believe his balls are.
Oh.
So, what is your modifier to intimidation checks?
+6.
Do you have anything that would give you a bonus or anything to this?
I imagine a gun pointed directly at his, dangly bits would give me something.
Okay.
Just the sheer nature of, oh god.
I'll
But
have
if
you roll
not-
me I'll let you roll me a straight intimidation check then.
Great
With the gun. I'll be nice with the gun.
God, I love you. Mwah. That is a nat 20 for a total of a nat 26.
Beautiful.
So, first things first, his balls aren't in the normal spot anymore, but you are still able to just jam it in a general area, and he's too high to think rationally. He's like, shit, it's my balls. He now thinks he has a gun pointed at his balls, even though you can all see his balls are hanging from his chin.
Yeah, well, I don't want to be flashing a gun inside this place. I don't think that would be wise. So I'm kind of under the tabling it just a little bit.
Yeah, I get you there. Fine. What do you want?
You were the last person to see Tommy.
That was like a week ago.
2 weeks ago, actually.
How fucking long have I been here?
You really need to reevaluate your life choices.
I'm a fucking flesh freak. Who's gonna hire me?
Well, with that mentality, nobody. All you got to do is, rebrand yourself.
Look at my hands. I look like a sea anemone. and his hands look like I can't think of the name of the creature, but it looks like that like starfish sea anemone with like long tendrils that have like the weird flaky things on the edge of it that like grab particles and throw it in its mouth. His hands all look like that.
The invasive species.
Yes, I can't think of the name of it though.
Look, there's work that you could be good at with something like that.
Like what?
Sorting and the recycling. Pays good.
It does. She doesn't lie.
How do you think I got infected in the first place?
Oh,
Mm,
it's all right. I work down there. Just have to make sure you clean up. Clean up after yourself. You'll be okay. Tell you what though. You finish helping us out and I'll put in a good word. How's that sound?
You just seem kind of look. Pass. I'm doing plenty well right now.
Yeah, but see, like, your quality of like you just said, you don't know how long you've been in here. That can't be healthy for you, sweetie.
What are you,
At this
my
rate.
mom or something?
at this
I try
rate, your spirit's gonna be stuck here forever.
What spirit? Ain't no thing is a spirit.
Does he have a aunt or a mom, worldly, around him that's dead or something?
There are so many spirits.
So
in
many?
here.
Yeah.
Like there's stuff around him, around the bartender, around every single thing. Just stuff walking around. You can tell a lot of things have died in here. Is there a specific spirit attached to him? You can't really tell
Can't tell.
just how much there is.
You'll find out eventually.
I'm just trying to help you out, sweetie. I don't like seeing people do this to themselves.
Whatever.
Okay, then
What do you
let's
want?
put it this way. I'm trying to help somebody else, and wouldn't you feel better if you help somebody else not fall down the hole that you've fallen down?
No.
Why not?
Why should I?
There's a reward for it.
Now you're talking. What's your reward?
Money.
How much are we talking?
Good enough to have a good supply for a bit.
Alright, shit. What do you want to know?
Where Tommy said he was going last.
An old warehouse. A little warehouse jocks. Just outside the 6th district a little bit. There's a big sign on it that says vacancy. They marked up their symbols around the door so they know where to go. I think they called it like Herman's Warehouse or something to the plaque.
There we go. I'll make sure you'll get that reward.
Ah, shit, yeah, nice.
Now, how hard was that?
You weren't paying me.
Well, see, like, you shouldn't have to get paid to help people. That should be like your immediate response.
No,
Helping people makes people feel good.
no.
Mama, he only speaks one language.
Well, you know, I have a language that I speak too. And I'm going to twist the gun just a little bit. And that rule that I live by is, you know, you don't involve kids and stuff like this. Are you gonna help us try to keep kids from coming in here? Hmm?
Sure, whatever you say.
Now you know I'll know.
Roll another intimidation.
And yes, if you're wondering, I am very much Leon the professionaling this guy.
See that?
It's 25, 19 plus 6.
Alright. I'll throw the bouncing after that kid's in.
There you go. See, that wasn't that hard. And I'll, very quickly, almost as quickly as I drew it, I'll, reholster my clan pistol. And then I'll, put 2 gold pieces down on the table. I'm sorry, but I felt like that was necessary. I don't like what you're probably going to use this for, but in addition to the reward if we find Tommy, here is 2 gold pieces. I'm sorry I threatened you like that.
My God.
His flingy crown of thorns starfish hand will go over and just
And I'm serious, sweetie. There are tons of jobs for everyone on this ship. Just because life has dealt you kind of a bad hand doesn't mean you have to, overturn the game board. Reevaluate. Reposition.
Ominous is gonna start grabbing Mama Irish. And being like, Isa, being like, he's getting the message. He's good. We should go to that warehouse.
Just one more poor person I'm gonna have to check in on from time to time.
Can't save everyone, but okay.
Just imagine like we're gonna be like sessions in. You're gonna be like, hey Flame, I want to go check on Squids. Like
Squids. Yeah.
I'm like, who's Squids? Like, I remember this guy. I'm like, oh yeah, he OD'd.
I told him he needed to change his life or else bad things were gonna happen. He just didn't listen to motherly advice.
You're like
I
that
tried.
overly nice foster parent. It's giving that vibe.
It is on purpose. I hope you know that.
I know, I love it. I'm vibing with it.
You kind of have to have a firm hand when you raise a gatorkin when you're a 3 foot tall raccoon woman.
Yeah.
Alrighty. As you lot head on out to go find
Especially up in
this
a big
warehouse.
beast like me.
You do see Quicksilver and Alice as they're just trying to find anyone that'll give them information. You guys have not had anyone biting, like, do you guys recognize this kid?
Yeah. Oh. Are we on name bases now because we haven't really talked to each other like civilized individuals yet?
I don't think so. Technically, I don't know any of your names. I know Jay Quicksilver as Useless, and I know Ominous.
You know what? You cut off.
I know Ominous, that's it. I know Ominous, and I know Jay Quicksilver as Useless.
Speaking of... Hey, detective!
Yeah?
You suck at your job. I know where to go.
Well, I came and got you, so actually...
Yeah, you know where to go?
Way ahead. Well, you do, and I got you involved in this, so I'm still up. If I had left you, then maybe I would probably not be up. So,
Hey, both of you knock it off. Let's just find this kid.
this is the ungrateful
Or you
little
could be in
bastard
danger.
that I was telling you about.
If you're so great, say where we're going.
Portia's just gonna nudge Isa real quick. Mom, I don't think we've ever done the formalities yet. Because we have been working with these people for a minute. We haven't really done any of that yet.
Yeah, that does seem kind of important. Where are my man? I'm so sorry, sweetie. After all those manners I taught into you, here I am forgetting my own lessons. We should all be at least, on name bases.
Well, my name's Quicksilver.
The name's
Ominous
Korsh.
gaunt.
It's a very nice name. Quicksilver. And the grumpy one.
Ominous gaunt.
Oh no, not you, honey. I was talking to her. And then I point up at Alice.
I've been perfectly fine the whole time. I'm just getting tired of this ingrate, this little street urchin. My name is Alice Jinx.
Urchin.
Has the temperament of one, though, Mr. Quicksilver.
Teen angst.
Oh,
You were there once, I'm sure of it. You might even still be there.
we could ask my parents about that when we run into them.
Regardless,
Look,
it's nice to finally meet most of y'all.
Look, it is very hard to socialize normally. I am a private detective, and this is just kind of how I've been able to get information out of people this whole time, is just irritating them to death.
Okay, so real quick.
Not exactly effective at. You sound more like an interrogator than an investigator.
I've actually learned a lot about Mr. Gaunt by irritating the hell out of him.
Doubt it.
I thought detectives were supposed to be sociable.
Yeah, it's, well, that's why I didn't make it to the guard.
And I thought I was bad.
You poor dear.
Y-
Anyway.
you said you had information or kind of a lead on this young Tommy.
We
I would
do.
I think it would be in our best interest to get on this lead so that we can find him, because who knows if he's in danger or where he might be.
And it's all thanks to Ominous here, and of course my own part. I'm Mama Isa, by the way.
Nice to meet you, Mama Isa.
Glad to have met all of you. Especially you, and I point over at Ominous.
He scowls even harder at Alice's feet. He is not having it.
Look,
Of course, is just gonna look over. Of course, is just gonna look over at Isa. You're gonna have a hard time with that one.
Look, it is not my business, but I'm gonna ask anyway. Why are you always looking at our feet?
What's it to
Don't
you?
you
Let's
don't
just
you
go
think
to the
that's
warehouse.
kind of a personal question? If she wants to look at your feet, let her.
That's a boy.
It's a he.
Well, if they want, regardless. Sorry. If they want to look at your feet, that's fine. Eye contact is hard for some people.
Man, just tripping up IRL.
Sorry, I'm trying to put my son to sleep, but he decided he likes to be awake.
Everybody's been screwing up genders this entire time.
I know. We
Except
literally
me.
gender flop. Yeah.
Hey, I'm still in the
I've been
green.
able to stay on track.
You and me are the only ones in the green.
But yeah, Ominous just mumbles a little bit and let's just get to the warehouse.
I haven't
And he starts
misgendered
leading the
anybody.
way. No, you haven't. You've been good.
See?
I've counted twice.
When?
Okay, are we stopping here, or are we just march this episode? We're gonna keep.
I'm letting you guys get it out. I'm letting you guys get it out real quick. I got one thing I gotta do.
We're following ominous, and we're just like, when did I misgender anybody?
You misgendered me at the wedding.
Did not.
Remember
that.
As our intrepid whatever we're gonna call them makes their way to the warehouse, we pull back from them as they're walking towards it. As we come over, basically just a TV screen, as a little bulletin just flashes across the screen for Leviathan. Ventilation problems seen on levels. Ventilations on commune deck in District 6. We'll see how this affects people. Remember, if you need to, keep your breathing apparatus. Because that's where we're ending the session for tonight.
Oh.
Great, this song is putting me smooth the fuck out.
Really? I love it. It's good for just a background jaunt.
I know.
You gotta remember, he doesn't handle repetitive music that well.
Yeah.
I know, I'm sorry. I forgot about that, Mayor, I'm sorry.
This one wasn't irritating, it was just putting me to sleep. I'm like, oh, shit.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
I have to praise.
Do you want me to
love everyone's character.
Do you want me to find different background walking music?
I'm indifferent about mine, but we'll see if
it's been a long day. That's all.
Trust me. I feel you there, and I still gotta work tonight. I'm just not happy.
Well, it's the fact it was a long day, and Mayor, you did like really well keeping up that facade. I was like, dang. You actually got me like worked up too. I'm like, this is great.
I finally get to do to you what you do to me all of the time.
No. How dare you?
Like in real life and in game.
I was about to say, the way you two were going at each other, I'm like, I feel some IRL stuff kind of bleeding in here.
No, it's the reverse this time. Usually, I'm on the receiving end of the bad times.
Hey, Flame, I got a question.
Yeah.
Is it possible for me to swap out chemical formulas without leveling up, or no?
It takes time.
Okay, I'm willing to take time.
I had a question as well, because I'm able to do alchemy stuff as well, and in it says you have to do like during daily preparations. Is that during like rest?
Yep.
Okay.
That'd be like your morning thing of preparing spell slots and stuff. If you want to change out what you have, like you get a certain number that you pick from in your character creation. If you want to change those, you have to take some time to change and learn new formulas.
We haven't been able to actually do Alice stuff yet, so I'm just in Columbo mode. I'm gonna irritate you until you give me my answer.
Next session, I think you guys are. Next session, a couple of you are gonna shine more than others because next session's gonna be a little more something oriented. Like I said, I'm trying something a little bit different with Leviathan. It's a little bit of everything, and I hope we have some fun with it.
Ooh, I wonder who's gonna shine.
Well, you're the guy in the big chair, so you gotta lead us out here.
All righty.
Now it's all
things first. I hope you all enjoyed tonight's session, folks. I really
do. I loved it.
So far, so good.
And the fact that I can actually speak as Korsh.
Yeah.
And I don't have to run the brain damaged idiot. As fun as it was, it lost its appeal after like the third session.
Yeah. I'm liking you being able to talk as Korsh a lot more. I was tempted to talk with you, but you're back in brain dead mode, but I was like, nah, it's no fun. But first things first, I have my question for tonight's session is going to be a simple one for y'all. Title suggestion and favorite holiday.
Ooh.
Chaos, we will start with you first.
Title suggestion. Let's see.
Ooh, you're waiving GM's right to name the first and last session.
I'm not so much waiving GM's right. Right, I get final say on this one.
Fair.
These are just like recommendations.
Yes, sir.
I'm really scratching my head here trying to figure out a fucking title suggestion.
Well, can you give me your favorite holiday?
St. Patty's Day, of course. That one's a no bloody brainer.
Just gotta ask.
But for a title suggestion, police are here.
Okay. Next up, the father of our group, not metaphorically, the literal father in this group now, Marky Mark.
Ooh, there's a few. I guess the main one would be like something to do with I wanted to say like Tommy on the spot or something.
Tommy on the spot? Alright.
And favorite holiday would have to be Thanksgiving, because food is amazing.
I like that.
I think Noah agrees too.
Stuffing with cranberry sauce is pretty damn nice.
Mm-hmm.
Drinking is good too.
Mayor of SpicyTown.
Yes. I would have.
What do you got for me?
My favorite holiday is the only holiday that matters, the birth of our nation, the 4th of July. And the title suggestion that I have, it's kind of a mix between either What's Wrong with You or No Adoption.
No adoption? Alright, I kind of like that.
The Unadoptables.
Excuse you.
Hey, careful with that, because you might get that to be our group name. Get enough comments in the thing, they'll just start calling us the Unadoptables.
That's already
Move out on Expectables. Here's the Unadoptables.
Hold on, I gotta poo-poo this already. Course was adopted by Isa.
Yeah. All right, next up, Smokey Bear or Thunder, as we call her.
Yeah.
What do you got?
I got maybe two title suggestions, like For the Kids or Help the Homeless. And I really love Halloween because it's
Halloween.
You can just let your inner I don't know, freak out, and it makes the really religious people shake in their boots, and I love that.
So you sound just like my girlfriend with that explanation.
Let the id loose.
You sound just like my girlfriend with that one. All right. Last but certainly not least, the metaphorical father of us all, Space Trucker.
Let's see. I like Problem Child as a potential title.
Hey.
Simply because the meme got thrown around a couple of times. Favorite holiday, Yule or Christmas for the Christians.
Yeah. That's also a good one.
I like that.
That is a good one.
I personally think let's go with Problem Child. I like that for a title.
Problem Child's good.
Can somebody type that for me?
My streak is.
Type it in chat, yeah.
My streak is solid because I think I got to name the first episode.
Yeah, you're doing good.
No, I named it.
Oh, you named it?
Yeah.
Damn.
First step's last step. That's how it ended up being.
I don't got a name on this one, so I'm not gonna bother with forcing a name right now.
Yeah, if somebody could
I get a
type
name
that
for
in
another
the chat
episode, I
for
might
me so
force
that
it.
I can, you know,
I put in Problem Child for you, but
brilliant.
Could have always done, you know, false adoption or something. That'd have been cool too.
That's a different day. I have
Eh,
there might come some adoption jokes later on.
Honey, we lost the kids.
That's
oh
when
there, I
that's
lost
when
the
that's when a
girls.
specific character ends up dead.
Well, are we, if Ominous dies, can he still see himself, or?
I was meaning Korsh actually, but alright.
Really?
Chaos, with your track record, you're gonna somehow end up grabbing the one cursed item in my game full of no cursed items.
Oh hell no! I'm gonna make sure, dude. You think I'm gonna touch anything?
Or you're gonna find some other interesting way for Korsh to die.
We don't
I'm
have,
going to
Chaos
be
is
in
gonna
the
somehow
middle
make
make.
a poison he can't resist.
we don't have some vengeful woman on scene anymore, so that's not as
Yeah.
likely as it sounds.
Let's not jinx that either, please.
Yeah, please, thank you.
I can be vengeful.
'Cause I think
Thunder,
I've
please,
proven.
Thunder, no.
I think I've proven to the original Leviathan players that this time Isa doesn't have an issue with being violent.
Mhm.
So it's repeatedly
Yeah,
damn
you were a
violent.
lot more pacifistic.
And
First
Quicksilver
time
never had an
around,
issue.
the first time around, Isa was very, I don't want to hurt people unless I have to, but then certain things happened.
For being so
Mhm.
anti-communist in real life, you play a lot of peace sticks. A bunch of dirty peace stick hippies.
Rude.
Are we gonna be
He
off
said
air
it.
soon?
Just because I'm
That's-
anti-communist doesn't mean I can't embrace the non-confrontational side of myself.
Shots fired.
Mario!
Did you hear that?
Any hoodles and badoodles.
Gunner, I said shoot across her. No, it's not up it.
Do you want me to hit the You want me to hit the credits finally?
Yeah, hit the credits.
Alright, let me make sure that I actually... Oh, crap, I have to guess which one it is now. And now my mouse won't work. My mouse is literally not working.
Oh well,
Well,
the stream will
everybody-
go on forever.
Everybody likes me for being the peaceful one.
You guys are talking during the credits.
It's great.